The human mind is wired to seek consistency in beliefs. When we encounter information that challenges our existing views, it creates a state of cognitive dissonance, a feeling of mental discomfort. This discomfort arises from the clash between our desire for internal consistency and the presence of contradictory information. To resolve cognitive dissonance, individuals may engage in confirmation bias, the tendency to favor information that confirms their pre-existing beliefs while dismissing or downplaying contradictory evidence. This bias can be particularly strong when it comes to deeply held political or ideological beliefs. In the context of political polarization, confirmation bias can lead individuals to selectively consume information from sources that align with their views, creating echo chambers where dissenting opinions are rarely encountered. This selective exposure can further entrench existing beliefs and make it more challenging to engage in constructive dialogue across ideological divides. Our sense of identity plays a powerful role in shaping our beliefs and perceptions. We are social creatures, hardwired to seek belonging and connection within groups. These groups, whether based on political affiliation, religion, or other shared identities, provide a sense of community and shared purpose. However, this desire for belonging can also lead to in-group bias, where we favor members of our own group and their beliefs, even when those beliefs contradict evidence or logic. This bias stems from a need to maintain a positive self-image and a sense of solidarity with our group. In the realm of politics, identity politics can lead to a hardening of ideological divisions, as individuals prioritize loyalty to their group and its beliefs over objective analysis, or a willingness to engage with opposing viewpoints. This dynamic can create a climate of distrust and animosity, making it challenging to find common ground or engage in productive political discourse. Trust in institutions is essential for the functioning of a healthy democracy. When citizens lose faith in the institutions that govern their lives, government, media, academia, it can erode the foundations of civic society and create fertile ground for misinformation and conspiracy theories to flourish. Several factors contribute to declining trust in institutions. Economic inequality, political polarization, and the rapid spread of misinformation online have all played a role in undermining public confidence in traditional sources of authority. When people feel left behind or unheard by those in power, they may become more susceptible to narratives that portray institutions as corrupt, elitist, or out of touch with the concerns of ordinary citizens. This distrust can make it challenging to address pressing social problems, as individuals may reject information or solutions coming from sources they perceive as untrustworthy. Section 4. Echo chambers and filter bubbles. Social media's role in shaping perceptions. The rise of social media has dramatically transformed the information landscape, offering unprecedented access to information while simultaneously creating new challenges for discerning truth from falsehood. Algorithms designed to personalize our online experiences can inadvertently trap us in echo chambers and filter bubbles, where we are primarily exposed to information that reinforces our existing beliefs. Within these online echo chambers, misinformation can spread rapidly, often amplified by social networks and fueled by emotional appeals rather than factual accuracy. Social media platforms also facilitate the formation of online communities, some of which may promote extreme views or conspiracy theories that would have once remained on the fringes of society. The echo chamber effect can make it difficult for individuals to recognize and challenge their own biases, as they are constantly bombarded with information that confirms their existing worldview. This can lead to a distorted perception of reality and an inability to engage in meaningful dialogue with those who hold different perspectives. Section 5. The language of emotion, populism, resonance, and the politics of fear. Populist movements often thrive on emotional appeals, tapping into feelings of anger, resentment, or fear among segments of the population who feel left behind or ignored by the political establishment. These movements often employ a rhetoric of us versus them, pitting the people against a perceived elite or out-group. This type of messaging can be particularly effective in times of uncertainty or social change, when individuals may be more susceptible to messages that offer simple explanations and scapegoats for complex problems. By tapping into deep-seated emotions and anxieties, populist leaders can foster a sense of solidarity and shared purpose among their followers. The emotional resonance of populist messaging can make it challenging to engage in reasoned debate or fact-checking, as individuals may be more likely to accept information that aligns with their emotional state, even if it lacks factual basis. Section 6. Finding common ground. Bridging the divide and fostering understanding. Bridging the political divide requires a multifaceted approach that addresses the psychological, social, and technological factors that contribute to polarization. This includes promoting media literacy, fostering civil discourse, and addressing the underlying social and economic anxieties that fuel distrust and division. Media literacy initiatives can equip individuals with the critical thinking skills needed to navigate the complex information landscape and identify misinformation. Encouraging civil discourse and fostering empathy across ideological divides can help to break down stereotypes and build bridges of understanding. Addressing the root causes of social and economic inequality is also crucial for creating a more just and equitable society, reducing the sense of resentment and alienation that can fuel political polarization. Ultimately, bridging the divide requires a collective effort from individuals, institutions, and society as a whole to prioritize dialogue, empathy, and a shared commitment to truth and understanding.